because I'll be comparing between a celebrity life and a common life. And guys, I'll show you how this life is not easy, and also I'll show you how this life is fake, because this life is very fake. And I will also tell you the advantages of being a public figure. Hi guys, and welcome to the video today. My name is Soni Karaoke and I host this channel. So guys, thank you so much. We are actually at 710 subscribers. If you've subscribed, thank you so much. If you've not, please consider subscribing to this channel and make me get to 1000 subscribers. Guys, I am still in my hair. I hope that you watched this video. I've just come from work, so that is why maybe somehow it looks dismantled. But guys, maybe there is a video I did of how I got this hairstyle, so please consider going down here, looking at it. I'll try copy the link here so that you guys can see. So I've been thinking about maybe balancing life. You see, balancing life between someone who is famous in Kenya, or even let us call them celebrities, and someone who's just living a normal life. Guys, the reason as to why I came up with this topic is because it's not easy. Like, it is not easy if you're there and you're looking forward to becoming famous, to becoming a public figure. It is not easy at all. So I thought of maybe how I can balance this life versus this life, because I feel that when you become a celebrity, when you become famous, of which so many people are working towards that, it is not easy. Guys, it is not easy. I don't know elsewhere, but I can only talk about Kenya, and I have found out that it is not easy. I became a public figure since year 2019, and I'm telling you guys, hey, si rahisi. So let me just talk about some of the things I feel that are a little bit pressurizing, or are instilling a lot of pressure. And maybe this can help you if you're there and you really want to become famous in Kenya. Let me just tell you these things, and so that you may find out whether you're able to live like this or not. Because one thing I'd say about becoming a celebrity, and especially here in Kenya, there is what people think, that you're not a normal human being. People do not take you as a human being. People think that you sleep in heaven, or you sleep in London, or you sleep in the US, and you come here in the morning. So people don't expect you to maybe be staying in a bed sitter. People do not expect you to maybe be going to the market in Githurai. People do not expect you to be going to Gikomba. Like me, guys, I go there. Like, even I was there yesterday, because I am one person who, I do not call myself an economist, but guys, let me tell you, mimi najuanga mashimo. And in Sony's errands, guys, we normally show you all that. So I'll be doing videos about that, so that you guys can see where you can get things at a cheaper price. Let me tell you, because I had gone for some books for my daughter. These books that are selling, you see, these exercise books and A4s at 120 pages. You go to these bookshops and shops. Like today, I passed via a bookshop in Ruiru, and I found out that one book is going for 90 shillings, 90 bob. And when I asked another person yesterday, by the same person told me the same. And when I went to Gikomba, I bought the same book at 40 bob only. 40 bob only. So you can imagine, like, you find me in Gikomba, maybe in glasses, in a cape, and you're like, what are you doing here, Sony? What are you doing here? So in Kenya, people don't expect you to live such kind of a life. People expect you to go shop in Sarit Center. People expect you to go shop in Westlands, in the CBD, actually, and they do not expect you to go to where maybe you feel that the prices are a little bit friendly. Because let me tell you guys, one thing I don't like, or I dislike about this fact, is that before I even became famous, I have been doing business online. And so what we call mashimo, mimi najua mashimo sana. Mimi, like, kugongo inakuanga the last thing. I know where to get what at this post. Like, I know where to get curtains at a better price. I know where to get shoes, socks, because the same pair of socks that was selling at 150 Kenyan shillings and 200 Kenyan shillings, guys, you could get it at 90 bob. And there is one I got, actually I bought mine at 80 bob only. And you know, in the other days when it is not back to school, is not in such a peak season for back to school, guys, let me tell you, you normally get those socks at 50 bob. So I feel that people are being so much unfair, and especially to the celebrities. Let me tell you one thing, there is nothing that these people did wrong. They only, some of them had this talent that must expose them. Others studied journalism and such courses that expose them. So guys, I'm saying, so people will I think they perceive you wrongly, because they think that you're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to go get tomatoes in Githurai. You're not supposed to do calculations. Like, you should just live a lavish life. It's okay by the way, but let me tell you, it's hard. Please take them as human beings. I said they found themselves in this kind of exposure. The other thing, guys, I don't like, one is about now that when you know, people don't want you to budget. People just want you to shop where they feel like it's the best place for you. They want you to eat in these big hotels. They want you to shop in the malls, in the Carrefour, not even malls, in the Carrefour. Unaona hizi Carrefour mnazitanga aje? Carrefour, they are called Carrefour. They want you to shop there. But let me tell you guys, this is just a job like any other. Please allow people to live their life. Please, actually, it's not you that is not allowing them to live their life. It's you that get surprised when you find them in such supermarkets, in such hotels. You're like, I don't know. And then now, because of the pressure, now these celebrities are being forced to live in to be hiding, because they can only go to that hotel, like the hotel is not very busy. That is when they go in, because they want to eat. But how will they eat, and yet people know them, and yet people do not expect them to be eating in such hotels? The other thing, guys, is about, let me talk about that in terms of eating, in terms of even staying, the houses they rent. Don't be surprised if you find yourself your neighbor is a celebrity, and maybe you live in a single house in a bed sitter. Don't be surprised, because there are also people like you. Actually, if you go broke, they also go broke, and maybe they go broke maybe sana than you. You see, because of the expenses. Because I want to talk about the other thing, is about the expenses. This life is very expensive, because anytime there is a fundraising somewhere, people will even ask you to become their guest. People will tell you to go to their church, become their guest, and maybe they even give you a target of 20,000. That is the much they expect you to go bring. And let us even talk about the launches, guys. They will think that because you are a celebrity, and maybe to someone like me, for I do gospel shows, so people expect me to do what? To go there and contribute a lot of money. Whereas, guys, these people forget that I still have kids. If I have kids, I am a parent. I am a family person, because I have siblings, I have a parent, I also have people to take care of, you see. So they think that, oh, the money that I'm getting, like, I should take my money to their harambes and to their fundraising. So, sir, you find out that this life is not, because who will you tell that you do not have money? And yet people think that you have money, and yet maybe even the life you live shows that it portrays in a very big way that you have money. The other thing, guys, is you see, like, now when I'm talking about this life is expensive, like we say, for instance, you're using public means when you want to commute, or maybe even to go to work. So you find me in a matatu or in a bus, and you're like, hey, because they have seen you, they don't expect to pay bus fare, they expect you to pay for them. Actually, they find you in a hotel, they expect you to buy them lunch, like the one you're eating. You find them somewhere, people expect you to always give them, and very few will think of gifting you. The majority that we have, they want you to gift them, because they believe that you work, you have a good job, and you have money. The other thing, guys, maybe let me talk about it lastly, because I'll be doing these videos very much, because I'll be comparing between a celebrity life and a common life. And guys, I'll show you how this life is not easy. And also I'll show you how this life is fake, because this life is very fake. And I will also tell you the advantages of being a public figure. So the other thing, guys, I think I've talked, the other thing is about your relationship, family wise, couple wise, you know, even your friendship wise. Let me tell you, the relationship also is not easy to keep. Let me tell you why. Not many people will understand that this is a job. Not many of you will understand that these are just fans. Even if we walk with you on the road and you find people coming, hugging me, shouting, yelling that they know me, that is Sony, I know her, I want to say hi. You see, like now, there is a friend of mine, we normally, in most cases, you will find us together, and he's a male. So you find out that people will, sometimes we normally pass people, and after I pass, you find that person maybe has known me, and now that person starts asking for permission to say hi to me. And it is hard if you do not take me as a public figure, because people will see me, they will be excited, people want to say hi to me, other people want to hug me, and especially dudes, they want to hug you, others want to take you out for lunch immediately, others will give you money, others want to give you a ride. Let me tell you guys, it is not easy. So if you're there and maybe I am your girlfriend, I'm your wife, or your husband or your boyfriend is a public figure, let me tell you, you need a lot of grace, you need a lot of understanding, because this is usually I wouldn't say stage managed, but let me tell you, life is very different from how you live out there as a celebrity and how you stay at home. Like you see, now I'm at home, just came from work, and I am ready, I want to go to the kitchen to cook. Like I went to, picked my daughter from school. That now when I come home, this is a home. I have to become a mother like any other person. So you find out that the life is not very, I would say, fair when it comes to relationships. Even sometimes your siblings will take you for who you're not. Your friends will leave you. Actually, me, the challenge that I faced most was my closest friends. The moment I started working for TVs or on TVs, these guys started drifting away. You find out that I no longer have those friends that I used to have. Some are there, by the way, some are there. I can mention one or two, imagine, out of the whole crew that I used to have. And I'm friendly, I love friends. But let me tell you, others, some, when they saw me and they saw that I've started working for TVs, even men, they started, kurudi nyuma, wakaanza tu kujiondoa mmoja mmoja, and yet mi najipata tu mimi niko tu like I want us to become friends, but you start fearing me and you start telling me now, now like you move with so and so. Others will tell me that I don't like that kind of life, I just love a quiet life. You will even there's a friend we met, and after we stayed because we exchanged contacts, we met on the road. And now that person, after a while, because I'll take a lot of time before disclosing to you what I do. And now, because one day I just decided, he was like, why don't you tell me what you do? Where do you work? And I sent him a link of a show I had done that day. And let me tell you, from that day, this guy became cold. And the guy was like, you know what, nyinyi mnakosananga mnaanikana, I cannot trust you. Because you see, to some extent, it is an advantage, because you fear mistreating me or mishandling me, because I am followed by people, and so people will know that we are no longer together, or we are together, and people will know what you did to me. And especially if there are people who love talking about their relationships on social media, unlike myself. But how will you convince these people that you cannot go shouting of who you were dating and maybe what happened so that you guys left each other. So how long will it take for this person to know you? So you find that also that one is also a challenge. When it comes to other relationships, maybe even socially, you will be okay with neighbors until they realize what you do. You'll be very much okay with teachers in school until they realize what you do as a parent. You see, some teachers will ask your child, like, what does your mama do for a living? Also, there are those forms that we normally fill in school, and you have to disclose your occupation, and you find out that this person was so good and was treating you like any other parent. The moment they discovered of your occupation, these people will start treating you like abnormally, because you expect them to treat you, because if you had balances in school, they start asking, mbona you have balance and you work for a TV, you're a celebrity, why are you having this debt? You see, even your landlord, even mama mbogas, even the kiosk out there that you normally maybe do that small shopping, people will not they will start treating you, your respect yao inapanda, and then when you pass, people start backbiting you. Let me talk about backbiting you. Like, like myself, I love living a good life peacefully. Sipendi watu wanachukulia na nguvu. I just love this, cool life. Where myself personally, I love a cool life. I don't love a lot of exposure, a lot of praising. No. Actually, I don't even like someone who tells me that you look familiar, what? And you cannot even wait for us to buy. If we were buying burger, let me first of all be attended to by the shop attendant, and then after that, we can talk outside the shop. Let me tell you, if this is how hard I find it, guys, and I am not like so and so who are so much famous, let me tell you guys, I wouldn't even, sometimes I say that I wouldn't even want to get to their levels, because it is not safe down here. Even your cousins expect you to have a lot of money every time they make a call. Sonny, give me 10,000, 20,000, I'm in need of 2K urgently. So you're like, these people don't know that sometimes you also go broke. Sometimes you also, actually not even sometimes, you also have your own responsibility. So it becomes hard. Even becomes hard, like, for you to wear this dress today and repeating it tomorrow. People don't expect you to recycle. Hey guys, I'll continue doing such videos, and I hope that they are going to help you. Who is looking forward to becoming a famous person, a celebrity, let me just sharpen you on what happens up here, so that you guys can prepare, so that you can be ready of becoming famous and the consequences. Otherwise, guys, if you find it helpful, guys, please always remember to like. If you've not subscribed, guys, subscribe, guys, and also share. If you get time, please share, and I will appreciate. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.